That is such a classic. Hi, ladies. Welcome to our show that we do together at my house. That's why I said welcome. That was awkward. Let's transition to some intros. Hi, welcome. Introduce thyselves.
We were moving.
I know it's a multi-shot here. So we're going to be, there's lots happening. It's a very high production show.
Go ahead, Morgan. Take it away.
Hello, my name is Morgan Lee. I'm an indie author. I'm an indie author of 2 books. First 2 in a dark fantasy trilogy. I have a YouTube channel where I post things sometimes, and I'm on the Writer's Room and Self-Publishing Tips and Tricks podcast, and the author to Poetry Open Mic Night with JC every nano, and that's coming April 28th. So stay tuned for that.
It's so exciting. Yay. Tiffany, tell the people of you and what you do.
Hello, I'm Tiffany, TL Russ Lifestyle on all the interwebs, and I publish books under TL Russ as well as Des Leray. And I do PJs and Scribbles every other Thursday and Saturday shorts 1 Saturday a month. We just had it yesterday, so you can go back and take a peeky.
It was fun. That was a fun one. There was lots of fun happening. I forgot you read every single comment. So it can get so fun to slow you down just by being really ornery in the chat and saying like everything. Okay, let's say hi to our chat people. I think it's Richard and JC are like talking amongst themselves. Hi, friend. Hi, welcome, JC. We love you. I asked a question specifically for JC. It is about turkey bacon because we had a discussion about that yesterday, I think, on Saturday Shorts. This is what is called a callback. You would have to go watch Saturday Shorts to know the inside joke for which we are talking about. Richard, in America, sometimes they put brown sugar on bacon before they cook it. So I'm just going to leave
while
that
sometimes
there.
Good, too much is insane. Because I have been there.
Mess it up. All right. Okay, so they're still talking about turkey bacon. Oh, St. Patrick's Day is today. That is our theme.
I have on my lucky shirt.
Day. And I am not wearing green.
Me either.
So I did not go.
Oh, wait.
You have beads.
I went to the rain yesterday for work.
Oh, I like that.
Woo.
I like it.
Green.
I like it. Happy green. Okay. Let's see. What was I doing here? Oh, we were chatting. St. Patrick's Day. That is today. So the theme is St. Patrick's Day. We do not have a guest because I was supposed to ask JC and then I forgot. It is very on brand for me to forget. So anyway, didn't get a guest. But Richard wants to be a guest. So Morgan, does someone have the link to the thing? The
form?
The form?
Yeah, I can get that.
We're going to drop it in the chat, Richard, and you can be next month's guest. We'd love to have you on. And it is very UK friendly because it's right after church. Okay. Wait. Should we come on board, Morgan? Yeah, you have a green in your Kanban board.
And my car is green, so I feel like I have a lot of green. And my walls are green, just green everywhere.
You're just attracting all the monies. Okay, so because we did not have a guest, we decided to do a hark back to something we used to do, which is a round robin writing style thing with us, but we ask you all to play along. Either you can write on your own and then share it with us. We can read it for you. You can come up and read it yourself. But we're just going to do a little writing here today. So get your computers out. This is all short fiction. It is in the theme spirit of St. Patrick's Day. So get yourself a green beer and some corned beef and hash and a leprechaun and a shamrock shake and get ready for a fun time. And Morgan dropped the form. So please sign up. It will be lots of fun. Okay. So we have some prompts. Tiff's got, okay, good. She picked up some better prompts than mine. This is good. This is good. Okay. So what we're going to do is how long? 5 minutes, 7 minutes? What do we want our length to be for our writing time? 5, 7? JC,
5 seems real short.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Well, we could do more. I don't care. I just
Like 10.
10. Okay, let's do 10. All right, let me get a timer. I don't want to lose my Destiny's Child page. I want to go back and read that later.
You know what just occurred to
Not-
me?
What?
Is
I
that
did
I
not
wrote
know there
all-
were 6 members.
I put all this on here, and then I was like, I probably should have made them banners so that you could put them up because that's generally what we do. And now I'm like, if I get off the page, I'm totally not going to remember what I wrote. So I have
Oh,
to
we
take
can
pictures of
copy
them
paste.
so that
I
I can move them over.
Oh, I was like, I can copy paste. I can copy paste.
Oh, can we do that?
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Oh, you can.
Yes, yes,
Yay.
ma'am. That's why I'm so lazy. Okay, we're gonna do Misted Vines. This is very pretty. I'm just gonna scooch this down to 10 minutos. And that's good enough. And I gotta share. So let's see, share screen. Oh, no, that's Destiny's Child. Hold on. There it is. There it is. I was about to share the Destiny. Okay. Boom. 10 minutes on the board. The first.
Wait a minute. Did we decide who's writing first and who's writing second and who's
Oh,
writing
no,
third?
no. We'll put us in that order. I'll put us in whatever order of who's first, second, and third. So who wants to go where?
I don't want to be first. So
Okay.
second or last.
Morgan's gonna be second, and I'll be first or last. Tiffany, which do you want to be?
Pick a number between 1 and 10.
7.
Okay, it was 7. So you're first. I'll be third.
Okay.
Yeah, I
11.
mean, literally, it was 7. I didn't just make that up because I didn't want to go first.
Oh wow. Okay. All right. Oh, we have some new peeps in the chat, and by peeps new, I mean Deidre. Hey, Fran. I'm gonna throw you up on the screen. And
Oh,
say, hey,
Deidre, you yogurt, you.
you yogurt. Love you guys. Okay, so form is in chat. If you want to join us, feel free to fill out the form and put in, hey, cool gamer, welcome, friend. Feel free to fill out the form, put in your piece you'd like to share, and then you're more than welcome to be our guest in the future. But for today, we will be writing. Sorry, I was trying to grab Richard saying hello to Cool Gamer. So if you want to join us, we're going to throw the prompt up. We're going to 10 minutes on the board and write. Feel free to pass to someone if you want. If not, then you can just write by yourself, and feel free to share it at the end. You can either come up and read or send it to one of us and we'll read it for you. So I'm first. What is the first prompt, Tiffany? Do you have power here?
I do, because I did just move them over. Okay, so the first prompt is, you catch a leprechaun. What 3 wishes would you ask for, and what are the unexpected consequences?
Oh, is he hot?
Up to you.
Okay. Well, let me get down here. All right. So let me put the banner up so I can look back at it. Remember, and I will take my headsets off, but watch the timer. So I can't hear you guys. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Oops. It's here. Play.
Alrighty. So are you guys in the chat doing anything fun for St. Patrick's Day, or what are your plans for the day? Are we hanging out? Are we writing? What are we doing? Let us know. What are you doing today, Morgan?
Nothing. I've worked all week, so this is the only day I've had off. So I'm doing nothing today. I'm catching up on edits and then hopefully writing maybe later.
Nice.
Nothing St. Patrick's related. I did that yesterday.
Yesterday I went out with family one of my cousins is in town visiting, so we went out for dinner. And I swear to you guys, I told JC the same thing. I was like, I could have bought a cow, raised it, slaughtered it, and still finished cooking our food before it got to our table.
Oh gosh.
Like it felt like it took forever for that food to come. Richard says, I'm about to cook lunches for the week. I love a good meal prep, Richard. That is so cool. JC said, I'm not St. Patty's Day person, but I am hoping to mostly read today or world building in Project Betty, which is awesome. Deidre is, I'm doing Notion. I mean, I could add a character named St. Patrick. That was really bad customer service. It was a whole night of very interesting customer service. It really, really was. Laura, hey, friend. In theory, I'm supposed to be reading. I have this whole plan of reading the St. Patrick's Day book that we're supposed to be reading for my, readers group in my on Facebook. I was going to read it today, which like that's the cover. So it's, you know, one of the kind of smexy books, St. Patrick's Day with the guy next door. But I actually need to write, so I probably won't read it today. I might read it later. Laura fed the kids quesadillas and carrot sticks last night all by myself. That's
nice.
I love a good quesadilla. Are you a meat quesadilla person or a chicken quesadilla person? Or a non-quesadilla person?
Chicken. I don't really like cheese quesadillas.
So what do you put in there to make it stick? Because
I mean, I'll put it in there, but like
the gooey?
I mean like plain cheese quesadillas.
Oh, okay. Get it. Oh. Technically I am going to be doing Notion. Awesome. I love a good Notion moment. I don't know if it was her lucky day. I haven't read it yet. I mean, maybe. I'm going to assume it's a romance. Don't they all have to end up getting lucky? Yes, chicken is a meat. I don't know if I've ever had a beef quesadilla.
Yeah.
I've had a steak quesadilla. Would that count as beef?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I've had a steak quesadilla. I do prefer chicken to the steak. Really, Deidre? Oh, yes, I told them all about your yogurt. It was something about the quesadilla. Oh, did I ever tell you about the woman at the restaurant that tried to poison me with the quesadilla?
No.
Not on purpose, but okay. So when I lived in Colorado, there used to be like this restaurant because I worked at a photo shop in the mall, and there was like in the parking lot, there was an extra restaurant, you know, that was there, and they would do karaoke every Thursday. And so we would go, you know, listen. I don't think any of us ever actually karaoke. We just like go hang out. And I think I ordered quesadillas this one day. And I wasn't paying attention. It didn't say it anywhere on the menu. I didn't do anything to her. She was just weird. And she brings back the quesadilla, and you know it's cut and everything. Thank goodness. And so I just happened to look at it, and I was like, wait a minute, this doesn't quite look right. And I looked up, you know, she's still handing out food. And I was like, excuse me, does this have mushrooms in it? And she goes, I don't know. Would you like me to check? And I was like, yeah, because I'm allergic. And she was like, okay, I will. So she goes back to the back and she comes back out and she's like, they do have mushrooms in there. Is that going to be a problem? I'm like,
Yeah, I just told you I was
yeah, because
allergic.
I'm allergic. And so she goes, okay, well, do you want me to see if they can make it without them? Yes.
Yeah.
So she
That's
goes
what I want.
she goes back and she comes back out. She's like, they said that they can, but it's going to be like another 10 to 15 minutes. Did you want to wait? Yeah.
No, I'm just gonna eat the quesadilla.
At that point, what was it? Like my manager who was there, she's like, 15-minute wait all night in the emergency room. I think we're going to wait. And so she's like, okay. And then she turns to walk away. And then she comes back and she goes, did you want me to leave those so you can get started on that first? Or do you want me to go ahead and take them back?
I'm like, ma'am, do you know what allergic means?
And we're like, here, you can
my
take them back.
airway will close. And you'll be calling the ambulance.
And so, yeah, so we always were just kind of like, oh my God, how ridiculous is she? But it was like she could not grasp the concept of I can't eat these because they have mushrooms in it. And one of my friends, one of the other girls that worked there, she was like, well, you know you're allergic. You should have looked at the menu. And I was like, I did look at the menu. And so then she pulls up the menu and she's reading it. She's like, well, I always look when I can't remember what she was allergic to. She's like, I always look when I'm looking at stuff. And so she's like reading through the quesadillas, like trying to make it my fault. And then all of a sudden she goes, oh, well, okay, it doesn't say that it has mushrooms in it.
Wow.
So yeah. I like Deidre. What I mean is, no, what I like is for you to apologize and give me the meal for free, seeing you're trying to kill me.
Right.
So yeah, I was like, it was totally hilarious. But I did just recently learn something. I'm not positive I'm allergic to mushrooms. I was watching something and it was like one of those doctor YouTube video things. And so I really want to ask like an actual doctor about it. I mean, not that this person's not a doctor, but like one that I know that knows me, because they were saying there's a difference between being allergic to something and having a sensitivity to it. And the way that they made it sound was that if you're allergic, like you break out in like hives and like your throat can close up, or like you have some type of physical like manifestation, if you will, of whatever that is doing to your body. And I don't have that. I just like, it's more like I get itchy, but it's not so much like a rash or anything like that. And then my stomach gets really weird, and unlike my uncle who's allergic to it and gets the runs, I kind of slide into that area, but not quite fully there.
Yeah. And they can also change.
Yeah.
Like, you might be sensitive and then you eat a mushroom and then you're real allergic.
Right. I mean, I'm not looking to try to chance it. And I guess the thing that also helps is that I also just didn't like when I even tried them the first time, when we figured out that I had some type of allergy to it, I just didn't like the taste. And so I kind of picked out the majority of them. So that probably helps as well, is because I don't like the taste. So I'm not really looking to do it, as opposed to my uncle who literally can't taste them. Like he just will eat a whole meal, and then all of a sudden he's sick as a dog and he can't figure out why. And then everybody's like, was there a mushroom in there? And somebody's like, oh yeah. Because he just ate a whole plate of mushroom spaghetti and didn't even realize there were mushrooms in there because he thought it was part of the hamburger.
Wow.
So yeah, so he can't, like, he doesn't taste them. He doesn't like anything. I can taste them and be like, All
right, looks like Bear just
My cousin's like that with peanuts. She has like one of those throat closing type of allergies with the peanuts.
Okay.
I know. I agree that nobody knows if you say sensitivities, but if you say allergic, then they're like, oh, okay, let me move everything out of your way.
most
Unless you're my waitress.
right.
You're like, no, please go ahead, pass out in our restaurant.
We love you, Laura. Hi. I need to check on you. I forgot to check on you last week. Okay. Oh, hello, DL Tillery. Hi, friend. And Anita. Hello, welcome. Okay, so I wrote something. It's garbage. Do we want? No. It's just I didn't have time to get through 3. Like 3 is a big ask. Like 3 wishes.
I
feel
know.
like it
I
should have
questioned
been,
that
like,
when I wrote it, especially when I read it back and I saw the unexpected consequences. But I
right,
was just
right.
happy with it.
I know. No, that's fine. I didn't quite get to the consequences. So I think that is a good, opening for whoever follows me, which happens to be, I know because I set it up, Morgan Lee. So this is
But
the
also,
order.
when you see prompt 2, it might actually be a good thing that you didn't get to the consequences.
Oh, good. Okay. And then so I won't read my whole piece until we're done and we put them all together. But I think I read the last line or something to you because the last line's really short. So if you need me to read 2, I can read you 2.
Okay.
Okay. So, and just for those in the audience that popped in late, so here's what we're doing. We're writing 3 prompts. Each of us are going to write to a prompt and then put our story together at the end. Feel free to join along and send us your prompts or come up and read with us at the end. We'd love it. Okay. This was my prompt below. Here is the last. Do you want the last 2 lines or the last line? The last line is literally like 6 words.
Last 2 lines.
Okay. I felt the pang of pain as he recoiled from my touch as he regrouped ahead of leaving me alone in that janitor's closet. Had I kept him from being free?
Okay.
Oh, look at you.
Because I know the prompt. Oh, I know where this could go.
Look at you smile. It could be so good.
Do you want to go next? Because I don't know.
No,
Okay,
Morgan,
I'll read the prompt. And then if you don't want to, I can go next because I do know the prompt. So prompt 2 is when someone disappears after your wishes are granted, you must find a way to locate them.
Oh.
And what was the last lines again?
Okay. It said, I felt the ping of pain as he recoiled from my touch while regrouping ahead of leaving me alone in that janitor's closet. Had I kept him from being free?
Well, Tiffany got real excited about
No, because I was just like, I kind of have an idea of.
And I have nothing.
Okay, so I can do that.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So round 2, Tiff, do you want to pull your own timer? Like I was having like each of us pull our own timers and then that way you can start it and stop it.
Oh, okay.
Or do you want me, or I could pull it for you. Sorry.
Yeah, because I could just keep looking at the screen.
Okay. Then I'll pull it. Hold on.
Oh, but I probably should find something to write on. What can I write? In the sense if I didn't pull up like a Google Doc or, like anything, so I probably should find something that I could write on.
Yes. Okay, here we go. We're going
to Oh, wait, hold on. I'm still pulling up.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. I'm
Okay.
still getting this to 10 minutes.
Okay.
All right. Let me share my screen. All right, friends.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I have a question though. Before
What's
I
that?
do, which isn't you reading, but does the person who was in the closet have a name?
No. Well, no, I haven't named them, but do you need me to tell you who they are so you know who they are, or does that matter? Or do you want it to be fun not knowing?
I mean, you can tell me who they are.
They're the leprechaun. The person leaving is the leprechaun.
Yeah, I can work with that.
Okay. All right, here we go. 10 minutes on the timer and go. Okay, wait. It's a good setup. It's like Chronicles of Narnia. He disappeared in the closet. Yeah, I didn't really think of the closet aspect until after. But funny. So, what did you guys talk about whilst I was away, Morgan? What goss did we get into?
A lot of random things about allergies and mushrooms and
allergies.
Tiffany's waiter trying to kill her.
Sweet mother, what had happened? What?
Well, she wasn't understanding that she was allergic to mushrooms.
Oh.
So they gave her a quesadilla with mushrooms, and then she was like, "Oh, do you want to see if we can make another one without mushrooms?" And it's like, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, especially if like your throat's closing. You
Yeah.
know, it's like, no, I want to try it where I could breathe. I
Do you
prefer
want me
to
to
eat.
leave this here so you could start on this one? No, I want you to
Uh-uh.
take it away.
No.
So yeah,
No.
that's what we were talking about.
Okay. That's great. That's funny. Okay.
Esther.
Hi, Esther. How are you, friend? We're doing some writing prompts, as we do sometimes when we don't have a guest. Like Esther always has guests on her spinoff show, The Romance Writer's Room. Not that we're comparing, but we are. JK, JK. Wow, 10 minutes is a long time to fill.
It is.
It's a lot. Like, it's a lot. We could meditate. Let's do 1 minute of meditation. And while you do that, I'm going to get a water and then I'll be right back.
Okay.
And we're all going to meditate for 1 minute. Starting now. Shh. It's like a quiet retreat. Where I can still hear you.
I'm not good at meditating. Okay. I feel like a minute has passed. That was enough. That was enough for me. During the
Oh,
meditation.
wasn't that nice? I loved
No.
that. I loved. Oh, thank you, Esther. Check is in the mail. Oh, guys, that was so good. I hate meditation.
Me too.
It's just too quiet, and then there's like nothing going on, and so then I'm bored, and then
Yeah.
I feel like everyone around me is like getting something out of it that I'm not, and it's competition, and I'm losing it. Oh, it's a lot. Okay, so oh, that was sweet. Thank you.
Yeah, Esther recommended that we
Do
compliment
positive affirmations. Oh, that was very
Barrett.
sweet. That was so very sweet. I love that. Thank you. Thank you, Esther. I love it. Thank you, Esther. I like that. Well, you know what I was going to do, Morgan, was I should book you to come and talk to me about your Cronays.
Okay.
Just tell me when. I don't have a form or a schedule or anything. I just, Sundays when it's available, we'll just sit and talk for an hour about
Okay.
your Crohn's journey. I'm just trying to get like 20 of them built up, and then why hello Victoria, welcome, welcome. Sorry, my friend. We're doing some writing if you want to join, but no pressure. But yeah, so just let me know and I'll have you on, because I'm not very. Wait, what is the amazing shade? Is it for me? Was I
Huh?
giving shade that I didn't even realize? What does the
I
rest
don't
of
know.
your month looks like? I don't like to think that far. No,
Exactly. I
genuinely,
don't
it
know.
was very sweet. I appreciated it, Esther. Oh yeah, I forgot about this.
Huh?
Come on, StreamYard. Doesn't it do the thing? Like give me hearts and thumbs ups?
It should.
What? There it is. Oh, that brings me such joy. Oh, so good. Oh goodness. Work's been tough. Writing. Who's that? Don't know her because I've been at work. And life. I had some life this week whilst away on vacation, which was really nice. Morgan, how about you? How is your new job, Morgan Lee?
It's good. I really like it a lot.
Oh, this was not at you, Esther. Sorry, this was just in general. I'm not organized in general. Sorry, go ahead. You're liking the new job a lot.
Yeah. Um, being a supervisor is so strange, but I enjoy it. It's fun.
Good.
I get paid to hang out with people and take
Well,
them to things.
you're making a difference too. I think that's the biggest,
Yeah.
got to be the biggest motivator. Besides money, we all like money. Money's good.
And I just started my caseload, so that's fun.
Oh, good. Yay, yay, yay. Still pondering, Esther. I don't know. I think I'm going to take a couple months to ponder and see what happens. I know Morgan is a grown up, like the grown uppiest of grown ups. It's weird.
I don't know about that.
Well, you seem very grown up.
Do I?
Yes, you have a real job. You're married. That's very grown up.
Sure.
Yeah. You clean your house. I clean my house.
Sometimes.
I know. I don't do it all the time. A lot of times I'm like, you got to step up, dude. And he's like, you're not even sick. And I'm like, but I feel some sickness coming on to do with the cleaning. Oh, Tiffany's face. What are we missing? Are we missing like some gold here? That's good. That's good. That's so good. That was really good. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm
I
sorry.
mean, so am I, Esther.
Yeah, I
Can't
think we're
keep
all just
anything together.
the best we can.
Writing is not happening.
Oh, who's she? I don't even know her. I don't even know her anymore.
I really want to write. It's just not happening.
Exactly. I don't even have time to lotion my skin properly. You're welcome, Esther. That was great timing. The Tiffany close-up. I know. Really high production value here. We're really
And yes, it gets
trying to
cleaned eventually.
best. Yeah, exactly. Like no reason to be excited about it. I still own a Morgan book from February.
I think
Oh,
and I still owe you a book that's not edited yet.
so let's not call each other out. Let's give each other grace.
It's almost done, but it's not done yet.
We're just gonna give each other some grace.
Uh,
Well, this minute and a half is brought to you by Lubriderm. For rough, dry, chapped skin. It is chapped. Okay. Oh, are we all? Oh, I wish I could say this was true for me, but it's just not. And I'm not going to lie to you all and tell you that it is. Cooking would have been this for me. Or grocery shopping is a task
Oh.
I now despise that I used to love.
I despise all of those things.
Oh, well, see, I really hated the cleaning one. Like, hated it. And it's weird. There's certain things I like to clean myself just because it's just not done properly, which, oh, bless. But there's a lot that he does so much better, Am I right now? I know. It's like, what? Yes. Ooh, I hate baking, but cooking, yes.
I used to bake a
was
lot.
hard. See, baking could be it.
I just don't do it as much anymore.
Okay. Well, then power to it, JC. No judgment. I'm just. Oh, Tiffany. Time is up, Tiffany.
Come back.
Come back.
She's cheating. She's still writing.
So we are so close up to you right now. Same. Hello, welcome. Hi, Tiff. How did the prompt go? Prompt number 2.
It went really well. but the timer ended right as I was in the middle of the last sentence. That's why.
Oh, well, you can finish it. You can finish that.
No, I did. I finished it.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, I like it.
Yay! Okay, good, good. All right, so
Now I'm gonna mess it
prompt
all
three is
up.
gonna pass.
Well, I
No,
kind of gave
Morgan,
you a
no.
lead in because I actually knew what prompt 3 was, so I gave you a little touch of a lead in.
Okay.
So do you want? Let me see.
So basically, we cheated.
It's our show. We can do what we want.
Okay, so since Spirit, because my last line is longer than 6 sentences or 6 words, but do you want 2 sentences the same as Barrett did?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Soft music. What was I saying? Soft music entered the room, and with a lightning burst, the light receded to a small glow. We lowered our hands to find a rainbow leading beyond the wall that had completely disappeared.
Oh wow.
Okay. Again, please. Again.
Okay, but I have to change to entered the room because I don't know what that other word was that I put in there originally. Okay. Soft light entered the room, and with a lightning burst, the light receded to a small glow. We lowered our hands to find a rainbow leading beyond the wall that had completely disappeared.
Okay.
Okay.
And prompt 3.
Prompt 3 is a group of friends find a rainbow and end up in a fantastical version of Ireland where they discover the truth about the friend who disappeared. Or you could put in leprechaun because I actually followed through with the leprechaun who disappeared.
You have 10 minutes to write that epic. Go.
And I will tell you, I did name her friends Susan, Terrence, and Khalil.
Susan?
It was the first name that popped in my head. Susan.
Terrence. Khalil.
They're a eclectic bunch.
Okay. Hi, Eva.
In all fairness, JC, that is what I was thinking, which is the song "My Name Is Not Susan" from Whitney Houston.
Okay.
Rainbow, fantastic, Ireland.
And I went to school with the Khalil. Literally, those are the reasons those names popped. I don't know where Terrence came from.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely, those 3 are those are 3 that I would put together if it were me, for sure.
No, it's Terrence, not Clarence.
Yeah, right. Yes. Okay. Well, Morgan, do you want me to pull the timer?
Yeah.
I got it for you. I'm going to give you 10 minutes on the clock.
There you go. Put the names in the private chat.
Okay.
I love you guys. Okay. Oh, where is it? There you are. Okay. And we'll see you, Morgan, on the other side. Womp, womp, womp. Okay, this story's
okay. Why was Morgan grown? Because I just remember looking up and it said that Morgan was grown.
Oh, well, we were talking about. I'm trying to remember. I think we were talking about chores that we. I think JC said something about liking cleaning at one point, and we were all a little bit like, "Ooh, really?" Not like completely, but like a little bit of just like, "Oh," and then started sharing the things we don't like to do, which I think for most of us was all of it. Basically, we all want to be independently wealthy and have cleaning ladies, I think. Mm-hmm. So is the thing, because it wasn't, I don't know, it's just not my fave. I'd rather cook. Oh, that Deidre said she'd bake, which I feel like you'd bake, right? Mm-hmm. So see, I could cook compulsively. I'd grocery shop. Well, pre-pandemic, I'd grocery shop. Now I'm sus. I don't want to be around that many people. But
I don't know. I think I don't mind cleaning. The thing that someone's gonna have anything that involves water. Like if I have to put my hands in water, like dishes, mopping, like that type of stuff, it just dirty water just doesn't work for me. So yeah.
Interesting. All right. Interesting. Okay.
Mm.
I mean, I guess, yeah, I hadn't really.
Yeah, anything water related, I'm not a fan.
Interesting. Okay.
Yep.
There's got to be a word for that, like an aguaphile or something.
Well, I mean, I like a shower. I like a bath.
Oh.
I like a hot tub.
I've
I
bathed.
only swim,
I've
but I can
bathed
get to swim
with
more.
wipes for years. Okay, yeah. Okay, sorry, we got off track. So Morgan is grown because she's a supervisor plus runs her editing business.
Nice.
Point.
True.
Deidre says, I don't know why I have Nia's Kermit gif from Twitch with Space Nicely while Tiff said soft music playing. Ba-dum-bum. I used to like cleaning back when it didn't hurt my whole body to do so. I'm sorry, love. My super sweet coffee cup is covering the screen.
Ooh. Is that a
Love
good thing or no?
Cleaners are strangers in my house, though. I'm going to just keep my regular clean house. I'm not Instagram clean. I'm clean, though. See, again, our house is clean. It's just, I have to say, Ricky does a lot more of it than me. I do all the dusting. He does all the vacuuming and floors.
My aunt and uncle in Colorado, when they worked, my aunt used to have like a cleaning lady that came in and cleaned. And my uncle was like, that's just a waste of money. Like, there's 5 able-bodied people in this house. We can clean, like, we could blah, blah, blah. And so she canceled the cleaning thing because she was like, because she didn't want to do it. She was like, if you're going to do it, fine. And so she canceled it. Whoa. And I think it took maybe a month or a month and a half of us all trying to clean and my uncle taking up most of the responsibility of cleaning before he was like, okay, you can call that cleaning company back.
Listen, the shade. Eva says, I love vacuuming. It means the room is clean. That's the final step. But my body doesn't let me do things as fast as it did. I'm still working on an office spring clean today. Ricky loves to vacuum for the same reason, Eva. That's interesting. He says the same thing. For those that are entering late, we are writing to the last prompt. We did 1, 2, and 3, and then we will put our stories together and see how they sound.
Are we sending them to you?
Or we just popcorn read, right? Do you want to just popcorn read?
Yeah, we've done that before. Okay,
yeah,
cool.
We can just do that.
Okay.
Oh, here we go. We have a cleaning lady, and it helps making sure we never argue about that and gender roles. Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay. As I run a cleaning business, I really don't like doing it at home, but I'm also a clean freak. So, see, I kind of get that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If it was the business, then yeah. Our neighbors have a cleaning business, and their house is spotless. Mine is not that spotless. You would totally judge me, Danette. Sorry. It's one of those where you each write a section. I love. Yes, that is what we did. Yes. We each wrote a bit. And we cheated a little bit on this one, Eva, where we gave each other hints to what we had written before. And also, I love my cleaner. She's amazing and listens to the same murder podcasts I do. That's so funny. My husband listens to murder podcasts that make me think.
Oh, I meant to look up that one that I was telling you to tell Ricky about.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Send it to me. I know. Yeah, Ricky's a good cleaner. I got lucky. I do feel like we married the same person in a lot of ways, Eva. 2 men and a mop. It's a thing. Oh, I like it. You know what? I'm thinking I could definitely get into some like Magic Mike house cleaners. This is an idea. Don't steal it, someone here. But if you do and make millions, I'll gladly take tens and tens of dollars in royalties. Let's see.
The Blackstone Sisters. That's it.
Chapter podcast. The Blackstone Sisters.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Send this to my husband so he'll have a new obsession.
It's so good.
Blackstone Sisters. Cool beans.
Because I don't. Could you play?
Okay.
Like, I don't think you can play the trailer even on here. Could you?
Yes, Eva, fight me. No, because I'll get dinged. I bet
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But it's like really good. Like it's like about these two sisters who were living together and one is disabled. And then one day they like someone calls like the I guess emergency people and they come in and find the disabled sister dead in the garage. And
Oh,
the other sister is passed out in the house and they think that it's like is it like a carbon monoxide type of conversation and then later on they find out there might have been some other stuff going on.
you think
Uh-huh.
like a murder?
Yeah, I think they have all of the episodes because it looks like all 7 are up when I went to go check it,
Huh.
so I think the whole season is done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he and I will have to listen because, like I said, I was listening to some on the way down, and I was like, "He's gonna murder me, y'all." Like this is how it ends. Going to Arkansas. So, oh,
um,
okay. Oh, they're just catching up to yeah. So check them out. We're glad to endorse. We are
I was
finishing up
listening
with.
to it and I was like, oh, why is it
So
just
we
me?
have 2 minutes and 32 seconds left on the clock while Morgan is writing. And we are just killing that last 2 minutes and 20 seconds until we read our stories. If you wrote along with us on these 3 prompts, which I will quickly roll through now. Prompt number crap balls and
Uno
farts.
or
Yes.
depending on if you're speaking French
Prompt
or Spanish.
1. You catch a leprechaun. What 3 wishes would you ask for? And what are the unexpected consequences? And then Tiffany wrote to, this was actually the order of operations. Tiffany wrote to prompt 2, which was when
Who?
someone disappears
Okay.
after their wishes are granted, they must find a way to locate them. And then Morgan is writing to prompt 3, which is the group of friends find a rainbow and end up in a fantastical version of Ireland where they discover the truth about the friend who disappeared. The one who
But she
got
might
away.
make it be the leprechaun that disappeared.
Might be. Is this related to the prompt with fairy tales? No, I think we came up with this because of St. Patty's Day. Like this is one of our, we made this up this morning, Eva, on the fly, like minutes before.
Although, what's the prompt with the fairy tales?
Oh, it was scary. Yeah, what is the prompt with the fairy tales? Actually, I used to watch too many episodes of Criminal Minds and worry about everything happening to me. Oh, same, Malin, same. I'm convinced my husband's going to kill me. And that car ride was scary because it was scary. He likes to think he's a good driver. That's the funny part. Oh, and meanwhile, I'm like, I have the Progressive app, so I see that he has like a 3.5-star driving record, and guess who has a 5? Grandma here, who drives 8 miles a week to and from work. At 10 and 2, me, not Ricky, but to each their own. To each their own. Okie doke. Well, we
Is this
have.
the prompt, Eva? 1, a family commune. I end up leading a cult. 2, money. I end up solving world hunger, and that makes the cult leader think worse. 3, world peace. I'm now a religious icon.
Oh my god, that's genius. That's to prompt 1. I'm gonna star that. We're gonna read that later.
Oh.
That's good. We're gonna read that in a minute. All right. So, and just like that, Morgan came
we're back.
We're back. How did it go, Morgan? Tell us everything. Give us the tea. What's going on? What happened? How are things?
I don't know. I don't know where I was going. I don't know what happened. I tried to end it.
Do you need an additional 10, 20, 30 seconds on the clock?
No, I would need longer than that.
Okay.
I don't know what happened.
Well, it's first of all, it's very hard to land a plane in 10 minutes. Like, it is just hard to do. So let's all give credit where it's due. All right, everyone. You know what time it is. It's time for everyone to read their stinker. So I wrote first. Does anyone out there want to share their stories? Did anyone write to the prompts? If you did, let us know in chat. Eva gave us a good one for prompt 1. I'm going to throw it up there.
Oh,
Um,
JC does have a point. Morgan said the same thing last time.
No.
Her ending was amazing.
Thank you.
It's not the
Thank you.
same.
Was that the one with the creepy little song? The little
I
like,
think it was.
Okay,
Yeah.
oh, the baby girl. And I was like,
Yeah.
okay.
This is not that.
Okay. Well,
Throwing
I don't
babies
know.
down wells.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So that was the one. Okay. So we're gonna read ours. We'll start with prompt 1, which was me, and then we'll read. Actually, I'll read Eva's first. Eva's was to prompt 1, which was this one. You catch
I
a
just heard
leprechaun.
another part of it too.
What 3? Oh, you did. Thank you. What
Mhm.
3 wishes would you ask for, and what are the unexpected consequences? And Eva said brilliantly, a family commune. I end up being a cult leader. Money. I end up solving world hunger, and that makes the cult leader thing worse. World peace. I'm now a religious icon.
Mm.
Love it. Wishes and problems. It ends with me on a road, y'all, and the wealthy altering history to make me seem like a starving artist activist. No record of wishes. That's really good. It's amazing what she can do. It's okay if your writing isn't perfect. We all know y'all are better than average. You're good, even. Oh, that was very
Thank you.
sweet. We love you. We don't deserve you. Okay. Prompt 1. You catch a leprechaun. What 3 wishes would you ask for, and what are the unexpected consequences? Okay, Tiffany, let's see if we hand it off to one another well. I did not know I was
Okay.
handing off to you, but I think my vibe fits well handing off to you now. Okay. I'm not sure if I caught the leprechaun or if he caught me, but either way, we were playing grab ass and tonsil hockey in the janitor's closet next to the main stage. I'd never felt that sort of electricity in a kiss, but it made me weak in the knees. And when he pulled away, rubbed his thumb across my lips and said, if you could have 3 wishes, what would they be? Intoxicated with the possibilities, I wanted to have a global impact. I want there to be plentiful food and water for everyone in the world. He smirked, sucked on my bottom lip before slipping his tongue across the threshold of my lips, pulled an inch from my face and whispered, as you wish. For my second wish, I wanted to solve a problem I had dealt with for most of my life. I want 20/20 vision. He smiled again and kissed my cheek. As you wish. Suddenly, my vision went blurry. I realized my wish had come true. I blinked out my contacts and took in my new reality, in which I could see without an aid. It was then I realized my hunger wish would probably come true over time. It was just too big to see instantly. Last, I need all the money in the world to live a lavish life. He frowned. I had hoped you might wish for my freedom. You're like all the rest. As you wish. I felt the familiar ping of pain as he recoiled from my touch while regrouping ahead of leaving me alone in that janitor's closet. Had I really kept him from being free? Go, Tiffany.
I walked out and looked up and down the hall searching for my new little friend, but he was nowhere to be found. Damn, what have I done? I rushed into the room across the hall to find Susan. She was great in an emergency. I need your help, I screamed, opening the door, only to see that she wasn't alone. Terrence and Khalil were sitting in the room with her. What's wrong? Khalil asked, jumping to his feet. The others stood also. I lost my lucky leprechaun. 3 sets of eyes looked at me as if I had lost my mind, lost not only my mind, but my chance at bringing back both my mother and the love of my life. Honey, we know you've been a little sad lately, but there's no such thing as leprechauns. Susan walked over and touched my shoulder. No, you don't understand. I shook her off, tears streaming down my eyes. He promised me 3 wishes and I messed up, and then he disappeared before I could fix it. They looked at each other and I saw Terrence shake his head out the corner of my eye. I'm not crazy, I promise, but you have to help me find him. It's the only way to make any of this right. They didn't understand, but I knew time was of the essence. If I couldn't convince them, then we were all in trouble. Before I could say something, the light streaming in from the window brightened, the colors morphing and widening before our eyes. What the hell? Susan backed up. They all backed up. The light continued to grow to the point where we each held up a hand to shield our eyes. Soft music entered the room, and with a lightning burst, the light receded to a small glow. We lowered our hands to find a rainbow leading beyond the wall that had completely disappeared. Morgan.
So
Okay.
good.
We had no choice but to follow the rainbow. I mean, what else do you do when an entire wall disappears and a rainbow juts out in front of you? We had to find the leprechaun again. The wishes weren't granted like he promised. I took a quick look at Susan, Terrence, and Khalil. We made a silent agreement and then walked along the rainbow's path. The minute we crossed the threshold, lush green grass cushioned my footsteps, and the room expanded into an expansive sky and vast green hills. Down the valley was a river, but the water wasn't blue. It was green, like Nickelodeon slime green. The sky was filled with fantastical fairies flitting in the sky. It seemed like Ireland. There had to be no other explanation. But it wasn't like the Ireland of our world. This is something different. Almost as if we had fallen into a storybook. At first I thought catching a leprechaun had been a dream, but it was real. Following the rainbow, my friends and I hurried down the rolling hills, creatures watching us as we passed. That's when I spot a glimpse of him, his bright red hair bouncing through the tall grass. I extend my finger. There, I yell, and we take off at a run. The leprechaun runs, but we quickly catch up to him. Khalil tackles him and wrestles him to the ground. The leprechaun resists, but it's no use. Why did you leave? I asked the leprechaun. And why did you bring us here? The chilling laugh of the leprechaun sends a cold chill over my body. You all have played your part well. Thank you for following my rainbow. What do you mean? Susan asks. My debt is paid, and now I am free. The four of you are going to take my place. The end.
That was so good.
I
We'll be there in a few, Esther. Yeah.
know.
That was so good.
Okay, thanks.
I loved
I didn't
it.
see the twist at the end.
I didn't either. That was so
That
good.
was great.
Such a good end. Oompa Loompa. Loved it. We'll see you there, Esther. Don't forget, Esther's starting her stream in just a few minutes now, actually. So now.
Mhm.
That was so good. Thank you. Yes. But mostly these ladies. Oh my God, slayed. Yes. That was so good.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay. Whew. All right. Yes, she is the queen of twists. Thank you. All facts. Yes. Okay. Perfection. You guys would have thought we had planned that weeks in advance instead of
Right.
12:41 before we got on here.
Instead of me still typing in prompts as we went live.
Exactly. You should have seen my prompts were terrible. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. The document, the form is in chat, so check it out if you want to join us. Please fill it out. We'd love to have you on with us to either talk about a piece of yours, or if you are brave and want to come on and write with us, we are happy to do this with you as well. We'll just make it a little different for having a guest on, but fill out the form, come on with us. We'd love to have you. It's in chat. We'll see the rest of you over at Esther's house for some productivity sprints. We love you. Thank you for coming out and playing with us. You're wonderful people. Outros, ladies. Tell the people where they can find you.
Okay. My name is Morgan Lee. You can find me over on my YouTube channel. For things that I do, we do the Writer's Room. I do the Self-Publishing Tips and Tricks podcast with Shannon and Ben. And then in April, me and JC are doing our Author 2 Poetry Open Mic Night. And that is on April 28th. It's Sunday at 4 Central, 5 Eastern. If you have poems, we have a sign-up sheet for that too. And you can read your poems with us. That's me.
Yay.
I'm Tiffany, TL Russ Lifestyle, which is where you can find me on the internet and all over the interwebs. I will be back Thursday for PJs and Scribbles, and then I am on next Sunday's The Romance Writers Room with Esther and Des. And I think there might be somebody else, but I'm not sure.
It'll be fun.
And I
Always
also
fun.
forgot what we were discussing. So I'm a font of no help.
I love it. All right. Well, thank you for being here. You guys rock. Appreciate you more than anything. I think JC dropped our form again. God bless. Or maybe that's JC's form for poetry night. It is.
Oh, that's the form for
poetry night.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted.
Oh, and Deidre does want to remind Writers React Next Saturday?
Yes, is
Which-
next Saturday. So next Saturday on Nia's channel. Don't forget that. And we'll see the rest of you over in Esther's chat room. Bye, you all. You're wonderful. Have a good